To start this off, I would like
Welcome
to say that I'm an avid
to
fan
Daniel's
of
Commentaries
System Shock 2.
for Daniel's Commentaries of System Shock 2, Episode 1.
Don't
Yes,
be offended by it if you are.
I am going back
Dedicated to this
all the way through the older videos to not only critique myself, but have a look back and laugh at all the fun we had. Talk about a few points I might have missed, just generally have some fun. It's a lot like the reason I first made this. It's
My
like
only
director's
complaint with that
commentary.
explosion is the fact I've tried it and it doesn't actually
And trust me, this is to keep you guys amused while I work on several other projects that will take
Once again,
time.
that'll simply prove
Can't
that you're
stand to
way
leave you
too
guys
dedicated
waiting.
to this game than I am.
And I must say, this is the one episode I don't want to show people when I talk about this.
It's not an actual explosion.
Because I'm an asshole in this episode, I'll admit it. I don't know, something about making my first video on YouTube got to my head and I tried to make it funny and edgy or something. Just turned out like a douchebag. Oh well. And I was also kind of hoping to be a little bit educational when I talked about the code for this door being 451.
So you're telling me that even with the audio recording he made on him, he couldn't remember the damn code? Oh dear God. And also, it's the code from the first game on the first floor when you get in Citadel Station. And like, one of the few scripted events in the game.
Oh
Found
man,
it kind of unimportant.
I remember this.
Although it does help with the mood.
Oh yeah, I had the upgraded
And this
monster
would be
models when I was doing this. I keep forgetting, because the moment I heard about them, I just snatched them up.
Sorry if I spoiled
Because I'd originally played through it with the original models for all the monsters.
Oh, and if you actually
And, you know, looking through strange
go out and play the
bedfellows
goddamn game. Come
for
on.
all the kind of mods.
You can find it on eBay.
And this was the first one I got. It was also the easiest to get working. Just
bit
copied it
hard.
in.
Please.
I even got it working before I got
About not being able to find things.
the higher
Well, I
resolution
found this
modification,
part confusing,
which I eventually did
yet
get.
incredibly convenient.
But man, that was incredible.
For technology that
That was really what opened my
is
eyes
also even more
to how
random crew members
much people really care about this game so many years afterwards.
And so we get to this part.
And it must have surprised a lot of people who watched this for the first time and then went to play the game, noticing the monsters are completely different. I also wish they'd work on some of the robots. Yeah, I get a lot better after the first few episodes. Thank goodness for that. I also got a lot more subscribers too.
So why the fuck is he being
I mean, I
quiet
actually
about it?
noticed a spike that occurred
Oh, and I just
after
love
like what,
this code.
episode
I don't even need
8?
to hack it. So it's
I don't know. But wow, that door I actually did find out on my own. I was just messing around. It reminded me of this one time when my friend was playing one of the 007 games, and he was given this device called the Worm
I have to admit
that he's supposed to plug into a door and it'll hack the code for him. But he had some spare time, so he put 00001. 00002, 00003, and the door opened, and it became the running joke amongst our group of friends that any door code was like it was like 0000, and then one of the first numbers below 10. It was hilarious. And these hybrids were so slow. Thank goodness you can get mods that'll speed them up. Man.
Yeah, I know the jump crew is basically useless, but it's actually really important on the higher difficulties.
Why is it that no one listens to
Because you have a French accent?
the security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature,
yeah, I was really trying to lighten the game up and be quite funny. Because see, there was a lot of people on the internet who make videos about video games that I was always enjoying at the time, and kind of inspired me to make this. It was a combination of,
one of the first problems
although I did not try to be like them, was the Angry Nerd,
well, technically, I guess,
that guy with the glasses, and most importantly, Noah Antweiler of the Spoonie Experiment. These guys were incredible. I loved their videos. And of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. That was just downright incredible. And hey, you see, I actually didn't do this because, oh, I just wanted to make a video. I was actually playing like my third playthrough on System Shock 2, while having several mods running. And then that night after that, I was watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, the end of Evangelion, with my roommate and my younger brother, and we were listening to the director's commentary, because I'm all about director's commentaries when it comes to a series as fucked up as Evangelion. I mean, God, if you want messed up cartoon shit, it's like Japanese Ren and Stimpy with like teenagers and giant robots and mind rape. But anyway, I was like halfway through the second credits of the movie. You'd know what I mean if you watched it. Listening to the directors and translators and stuff talk about it, and I thought, man, I wish they had this for video games. And I didn't think there were any for video games at the time.
Look,
so, you know,
I only have 10 points.
I gave it a shot. And after all, this was an incredible game.
Really great.
This was the first game in a long time to honestly scare me and make me fearful to the point I would pause the game to go and have a cup of tea. Call me what you want, but that is a sign of how creepy this game can be. I've never said that about any other game. There might have been one or two, such as Haunting Grounds or Fatal Frame.
That's what you get, bitch. You don't mess with me.
This was a gem. Oh, and a quick note in video game news. I heard that they're going to be working on another 5 BioShock games. That's right, people. They're throwing money into 5 BioShock games.
Wow.
You must know what this means. 5 disappointments on each finger. That's like waking up and someone cutting off your thumb, and then waking up and they're cutting off your pinky, and then waking up the third day and they're cutting off your ring finger, and so on and so forth. Look, if they have the rights to BioShock, then they must have the rights to System Shock, I believe. Look, guys, stop with the BioShock. Yes, it's good, and maybe 1 or 2 sequels would be welcomed. I did like it. Plasmids were sweet, but please, just System Shock 3, or bring System Shock 1 and 2 to this generation of gamers, because there are people who don't know this.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, honestly, there should be.
Oh, and sorry,
anyway,
spoiler.
This is Daniel's Commentaries for Daniel's Commentaries, Episode 1.
Although if you're watching,
hope you enjoyed this, guys. You know, those guys who like director's commentaries and who special features on DVDs, you know, people who like listening to that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you maybe learned something. Keep informed. Comment on any questions. I'll do my best to answer as best I can. See you next time, guys.
Some of the funnier side.